Today, I go to school. Today, I go to school. Yesterday, I went to school. Yesterday, I went to school. Tomorrow, I will go to school. Tomorrow, I will go to school. Today, I teach a lesson. Today, I teach a lesson. Yesterday, I taught a lesson. Yesterday, I taught a lesson. Tomorrow, I will teach a lesson. Tomorrow, I will teach a lesson. Today, I fix my bike. Today, I fix my bike. Yesterday, I fixed my bike. Yesterday, I fixed my bike. Tomorrow, I will fix my bike. Tomorrow, I will fix my bike. Today, I sent an email. Today, I sent an email. Yesterday, I sent an email. Yesterday, I sent an email. Tomorrow, I will send an email. Tomorrow, I will send an email. Today, I close the window. Today, I close the window. Yesterday, I closed the window. Yesterday, I closed the window. Tomorrow, I will close the window. Tomorrow, I will close the window. Today, I open the door. Today, I open the door. Yesterday, I opened the door. Yesterday, I opened the door. Tomorrow, I will open the door. Tomorrow, I will open the door. Today, I remember everything. Today, I remember everything. Yesterday, I remembered everything. Yesterday, I remembered everything. Tomorrow, I will remember everything. Tomorrow, I will remember everything. Today, I forget my keys. Today, I forget my keys. Yesterday, I forgot my keys. Yesterday, I forgot my keys. Tomorrow, I will forget my keys. Tomorrow, I will forget my keys. Today, I wait for the train. Today, I wait for the train. Yesterday, I waited for the train. Yesterday, I waited for the train. Tomorrow, I will wait for the train. Tomorrow, I will wait for the train. Today, I cry a little. Today, I cry a little. Yesterday, I cried a little. Yesterday, I cried a little. Tomorrow, I will cry a little. Tomorrow, I will cry a little. Today, I laugh with my friends. Today, I laugh with my friends. Yesterday, I laughed with my friends. Yesterday, I laughed with my friends. Tomorrow, I will laugh with my friends. Tomorrow, I will laugh with my friends. Today, I eat an apple. Today, I eat an apple. Yesterday, I ate an apple. Yesterday, I ate an apple. Tomorrow, I will eat an apple. Tomorrow, I will eat an apple. Today, I drink water. Today, I drink water. Yesterday, I drank water. Yesterday, I drank water. Tomorrow, I will drink water. Tomorrow, I will drink water. Today, I read a book. Today, I read a book. Yesterday, I read a book. Yesterday, I read a book. Tomorrow, I will read a book. Tomorrow, I will read a book. Today, I write a letter. Today, I write a letter. Yesterday, I wrote a letter. Yesterday, I wrote a letter. Tomorrow, I will write a letter. Tomorrow, I will write a letter. Today, I speak with my teacher. Today, I speak with my teacher. Yesterday, I spoke with my teacher. Yesterday, I spoke with my teacher. Tomorrow, I will speak with my teacher. Tomorrow, I will speak with my teacher. Today, I watch TV. Today, I watch TV. Yesterday, I watched TV. Yesterday, I watched TV. Tomorrow, I will watch TV. Tomorrow, I will watch TV. Today, I work at home. Today, I work at home. Yesterday, I worked at home. Yesterday, I worked at home. Tomorrow, I will work at home. Tomorrow, I will work at home. Today, I sleep early. Today, I sleep early. Yesterday, I slept early. Yesterday, I slept early. Tomorrow, I will sleep early. Tomorrow, I will sleep early. Today, I walk in the park. Today, I walk in the park. Yesterday, I walked in the park. Yesterday, I walked in the park. Tomorrow, I will walk in the park. Tomorrow, I will walk in the park. Today, I drive to the office. Today, I drive to the office. Yesterday, I drove to the office. Yesterday, I drove to the office. Tomorrow, I will drive to the office. Tomorrow, I will drive to the office. Today, I do my homework. Today, I do my homework. Yesterday, I did my homework. Yesterday, I did my homework. Tomorrow, I will do my homework. Tomorrow, I will do my homework. Today, I take the bus. Today, I take the bus. Yesterday, I took the bus. Yesterday, I took the bus. Tomorrow, I will take the bus. Tomorrow, I will take the bus. Today, I buy bread. Today, I buy bread. Yesterday, I bought bread. Yesterday, I bought bread. Tomorrow, I will buy bread. Tomorrow, I will buy bread. Today, I see my friend. Today, I see my friend. Yesterday, I saw my friend. Yesterday, I saw my friend. Tomorrow, I will see my friend. Tomorrow, I will see my friend. Today, I listen to music. Today, I listen to music. Yesterday, I listened to music. Yesterday, I listened to music. Tomorrow, I will listen to music. Tomorrow, I will listen to music. Today, I come home at 6. Today, I come home at 6. Yesterday, I came home at 6. Yesterday, I came home at 6. Tomorrow, I will come home at 6. Tomorrow, I will come home at 6. I sleep early. I sleep early. I slept early. I slept early. I have slept early. I have slept early.
I cooked dinner. I cooked dinner. I cooked dinner. I cooked dinner. I have cooked dinner. I have cooked dinner.
I clean the house. I clean the house. I clean the house. I clean the house. I have cleaned the house. I have cleaned the house.
I eat an apple. I eat an apple. I ate an apple. I ate an apple. I have eaten an apple. I have eaten an apple.
I drink water. I drink water. I drank water. I drank water. I have drunk water. I have drunk water. I open the door. I open the door. I opened the door. I opened the door. I have opened the door. I have opened the door.
I close the window. I close the window. I close the window. I close the window. I have closed the window. I have closed the window.
I take a photo. I take a photo. I took a photo. I took a photo. I have taken a photo. I have taken a photo.
I give a gift. I give a gift. I gave a gift. I gave a gift. I have given a gift. I have given a gift.
I swim daily. I swim daily. I swam yesterday. I swam yesterday. I have swum today. I have swum today.
I run fast. I run fast. I ran fast. I ran fast. I have run fast. I have run fast.
I sing a song. I sing a song. I sang a song. I sang a song. I have sung a song. I have sung a song.
I dance well. I dance well. I danced well. I danced well. I have danced well. I have danced well.
I work here. I work here. I worked here. I worked here. I have worked here. I have worked here.
I travel often. I travel often. I traveled last year. I traveled last year. I have traveled many times. I have traveled many times.
I drive a car. I drive a car. I drove a car. I drove a car. I have driven a car. I have driven a car.
I help my friend. I help my friend. I help my friend. I help my friend. I have helped my friend. I have helped my friend.
I fix the bike. I fix the bike. I fixed the bike. I fixed the bike. I have fixed the bike. I have fixed the bike.
I call my mom. I call my mom. I called my mom. I called my mom. I have called my mom. I have called my mom.
I visit Paris. I visit Paris. I visited Paris. I visited Paris. I have visited Paris. I have visited Paris.
I paint a picture. I paint a picture. I painted a picture. I painted a picture. I have painted a picture. I have painted a picture.
I build a house. I build a house. I built a house. I built a house. I have built a house. I have built a house.
I catch a ball. I catch a ball. I caught a ball. I caught a ball. I have caught a ball. I have caught a ball.
I choose a book. I choose a book. I chose a book. I chose a book. I have chosen a book. I have chosen a book.
I forget my name. I forget my name. I forgot my name. I forgot my name. I have forgotten my name. I have forgotten my name.
I lose my keys. I lose my keys. I lost my keys. I lost my keys. I have lost my keys. I have lost my keys.
I meet a friend. I meet a friend. I met a friend. I met a friend. I have met a friend. I have met a friend.
I understand you. I understand you. I understood you. I understood you. I have understood you. I have understood you.
I hear music. I hear music. I heard music. I heard music. I have heard music. I have heard music.
I smell flowers. I smell flowers. I smelled flowers. I smelled flowers. I have smelled flowers. I have smelled flowers.
I taste food. I taste food. I tasted food. I tasted food. I have tasted food. I have tasted food.
I find my keys. I find my keys. I found my keys. I found my keys. I have found my keys. I have found my keys.
I write a letter. I write a letter. I wrote a letter. I wrote a letter. I have written a letter. I have written a letter.
I see a bird. I see a bird. I saw a bird. I saw a bird. I have seen a bird. I have seen a bird.
I walk home. I walk home. I walked home. I walked home. I have walked home. I have walked home.
I play soccer. I play soccer. I played soccer. I played soccer. I have played soccer. I have played soccer.
I buy milk. I buy milk. I bought milk. I bought milk. I have bought milk. I have bought milk.
I watch TV. I watch TV. I watched TV. I watched TV. I have watched TV. I have watched TV.
I speak English. I speak English. I spoke English. I spoke English. I have spoken English. I have spoken English.
I learn German. I learn German. I learned German. I learned German. I have learned German. I have learned German.
I study hard. I study hard. I studied hard. I studied hard. I have studied hard. I have studied hard.
I fly abroad. I fly abroad. I flew abroad. I flew abroad. I have flown abroad. I have flown abroad.
He sells his car. He sells his car.
He sold his car. He sold his car.
They sit on the bench. They sit on the bench.
They sat on the bench. They sat on the bench.
I speak French. I speak French.
I spoke French. I spoke French.
We stand in line. We stand in line.
We stood in line. We stood in line.
You take photos. You take photos.
You took photos. You took photos.
She tells a story. She tells a story.
She told a story. She told a story.
He thinks deeply. He thinks deeply.
He thought deeply. He thought deeply.
They understand the lesson. They understand the lesson.
They understood the lesson. They understood the lesson.
I wear a jacket. I wear a jacket.
I wore a jacket. I wore a jacket.
We win the game. We win the game.
We won the game. We won the game.
You write an email. You write an email.
You wrote an email. You wrote an email.
She builds a house. She builds a house.
She built a house. She built a house.
He forgets his bag. He forgets his bag.
He forgot his bag. He forgot his bag.
They give money. They give money.
They gave money. They gave money.
I have a cat. I have a cat.
I had a cat. I had a cat.
We hear music. We hear music.
We heard music. We heard music.
You know the answer. You know the answer.
You knew the answer. You knew the answer.
She leaves the office. She leaves the office.
She left the office. She left the office.
He loses his phone. He loses his phone.
He lost his phone. He lost his phone.
They make a cake. They make a cake.
They made a cake. They made a cake.
I pay the bill. I pay the bill.
I paid the bill. I paid the bill.
We ride bicycles. We ride bicycles.
We rode bicycles. We rode bicycles.
You say hello. You say hello.
You said hello. You said hello.
She sees a movie. She sees a movie.
She saw a movie. She saw a movie.
I eat breakfast. I eat breakfast.
I ate breakfast. I ate breakfast.
She drinks water. She drinks water.
She drank water. She drank water.
He goes to school. He goes to school.
He went to school. He went to school.
They play football. They play football.
They played football. They played football.
I write a letter. I write a letter.
I wrote a letter. I wrote a letter.
You sing a song. You sing a song.
You sang a song. You sang a song.
She runs fast. She runs fast.
She ran fast. She ran fast.
He sleeps early. He sleeps early.
He slept early. He slept early.
They watch TV. They watch TV.
They watch TV. They watch TV.
I take a shower. I take a shower.
I took a shower. I took a shower.
We buy groceries. We buy groceries.
We bought groceries. We bought groceries.
You read a book. You read a book.
You read a book. You read a book.
She teaches English. She teaches English.
She taught English. She taught English.
He drives a car. He drives a car.
He drove a car. He drove a car.
They swim in the pool. They swim in the pool.
They swam in the pool. They swam in the pool.
I break a glass. I break a glass.
I broke a glass. I broke a glass.
We meet friends. We meet friends.
We met friends. We met friends.
You bring a gift. You bring a gift.
You brought a gift. You brought a gift.
He catches the ball. He catches the ball.
He caught the ball. He caught the ball.
He chooses a shirt. He chooses a shirt.
He chose a shirt. He chose a shirt.
They come home late. They come home late.
They came home late. They came home late.
I do my homework. I do my homework.
I did my homework. I did my homework.
We draw pictures. We draw pictures.
We drew pictures. We drew pictures.
He finds her keys. He finds her keys.
He found her keys. He found her keys.
He flies a kite. He flies a kite.
He flew a kite. He flew a kite.